The show features adults using adult language and discussing mature topics. You have been warned.
Raking my brain over the coals, trying to find a way to either incorporate it into my own world and thus put it up on ttrpg, or if I can't do that, then I will put it on DM's Guild, and I'm just trying to rectify that before I go into any further detail with the artwork on it, because
Don't worry at all.
I'm debating, do I want to keep this for my own stuff, or do I want to just let Wizards of the Coast do what they want with it? But because I'm not entirely sure I want to give them my artwork like that. Well, not my artwork, it's Amara's and yours, but I don't want to give them the class that I worked a lot on trying to figure out, and work with Kat on helping to figure it out. And yeah, it's a unique concept. I'm not sure I want to willingly hand it over to them if they're not going to ever do anything with it, and there's no guarantee for that.
So
That's why I don't.
Scotty.
Speaking of DM's Guild, yeah, what's up?
No, but what I just got the other day in Barcelona, it's super cool.
Oh, it's DM.
Oh my
so
god,
cool.
that's great.
That's so cool.
You thought
It's
you were
so
getting a
big
statue,
also.
but it was Dio.
That's what she said.
So,
Trade.
hey everybody, welcome back.
That was perfect timing.
We've been live for quite a while now, but I was trying to find a time to pitch in.
Oh, I knew
while
you were.
we
I
were,
you said for you guys.
I also might have accidentally had us unmuted for like the whole time, but while the wait thing was going, but whatever. We haven't streamed in like 2 weeks. It's fine, whatever. In any case, I actually wanted to start tonight since we're already starting very unconventionally. You mentioned stuff about the DM's Guild. You got any announcements you would like to make before we start again?
Myself?
Yeah.
Today, after announcing it last December and not really getting much headway on it in the forefront, because a lot of other projects showed up and life happened, and attempting actualization of the self through transitioning, that's another big thing that's kind of been taking a lot of my time. I have finally unveiled the Bardic College of Flighting over on DM's Guild under the Sphinx Library label. If you like the idea of making a poetry battle based bard, then this is something that you might be interested in. This will be perfect for a Strixhaven game if you're playing somebody from Silverquill, or if you're going to maybe say Exandria and you want to be a pirate who is known for their smack talk and it being like really stinging, you can do this. Or if you want to play a lampooner in Ravnica that goes on to be a blood witch for the Rakdos cult, this will let you do that. It lets you spend your bardic inspiration on a myriad of mockeries, shall we call it, to do things like lower an enemy's place on the initiative roll by the number rolled on the inspiration die, or reduce an enemy's attack on an ally, or draw them to you and give yourself an AC increase equal to that roll for that turn, as well as gives you things like Tasha's Mind Whip as just a bard spell later on, and so on and so forth. So if this sounds like something you'd be interested in, please check it out on DM's Guild. And please leave a review and a rating if you do pick it up. It really helps curate like future content going forward, and of course gets the library noticed on the almighty algorithm.
All right.
But, yeah.
Does anyone else have any other recent announcements they'd like to do before we start? All right, then why don't we get started? So last time in Rime the Frostmaiden, the group has been going through the Drugar Fortress, Sunblight Fortress, and they are looking for the leader of the group of Drugar, this Mr. Sunblight himself, and I'm pretty sure you guys want to kill him, but we'll see. The dragon that he made out of the metal-like crystal Chardolin went to fly off towards Ten Towns, and Perry had her dad and uncle go after it and try to get rid of it while they deal with the Drugar here. Something really shifted outside. In any case, as you went exploring and fighting some Drugar, you actually ran into someone not of the Sunblight clan, and she went by the Great Dame Grandolpha Moosgard, and she apparently is from the Underdark and has taken a neutral side where she is not hostile to you at all, and you were able to get some information out of her that she gave willingly. She told you that she doesn't know where Xandarok Sunblight is, but he's probably at his forge down below, at the lowest level of the fortress. She would tell you, I believe she told you that the dragon has a pre-arranged, programmed flight that it does, which you all figured out in the war room, because it went with that specific pattern. You also learned that apparently there's a Myconid colony or something Myconid here that's making
A Myconid sovereign.
Yes, that's making spore servants because River sent in their zombie and she thought it was one of the spore servants, and then turned it to a rat and it slid down until a level below, if I recall. And then after you guys got done with that conversation, and I think Elena had a little bit of the intellect devourer stew.
Yeah, the devourer stew and some of the mead that they made.
None of it
Currently,
was poisonous, but it was very mundane, very bland.
Very, very awful. Which is why currently, is whenever we get back to the party, she is literally just using her psionic blade to just clean it off of her tongue, and not minding that it makes her tongue just like numb and tingly. It's like,
You know that your side blade is intangible, so that won't work. You'd just be
It's
doing
still-
psychic damage to yourself.
It's for visual effect. You know what I'm doing.
This is why you don't eat strangers' food.
Any case, you all are out in the hallway, and I believe there were a few options for you. You guys were in X8 if you have the map, which I had pinned on Discord for you, and on the command level. Down the hall, there appeared to be 3 more double doors, and of course, there's that portcullis that River Zombie rat was thrown into and slid down to what you assume is the forge below, judging by the heat coming from it. So what would you all like to do?
Well, after having composed herself, after we're a far enough bit away, I mean, it's just like, okay, so fungus thingy making zombies, head asshole below, and whatever else underdark monsters that we don't know of just yet. I think maybe we've milked this place dry and we might have to just head down carefully and just take out the main asshole. And she just like got her knife briefly out for a moment, then flicks it back in.
Though something tells me it won't be that easy as just walking up to them.
Obviously, Lily, but this was gonna be easy to begin with.
Besides, we have stealth will be a little hard to rely on, given at least a couple of our companions and their inability to do that.
Did it quietly.
Sorry, Valgg.
It's fine.
You're good at other stuff,
Yeah.
like fighting.
Yeah. And having 4 legs.
You do have everyone beat for that. So,
So you go over to the portcullis and you're gonna open it, right? There's a stone lever to the left of the doorway, and you just pull it, and the portcullis rises.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Luckily, there's only
Actually-
one lever, so there's no wrong lever.
Unless the first one is the wrong lever.
Do you guys pull the lever right next to the wall?
I'm
Sure.
gonna just like hide next to the door frame real quick and just have one of my.
I
like,
mean, we
side
can
blades
see
out.
through it. It's a
We can?
portcullis.
Okay, I didn't know we could. I thought it was just like a stone thing.
No, portcullises are like the gates, like the gates.
I made a
Oh, it's
I made a mistake last session, and I said that what you guys saw on the other side was like a slide chute that went down. No, it's
Mhm.
just a straight up like cylindrical hole. So they yeeted the rat down there.
Well, it's dead.
oh boy. How many hit points does that thing have?
Not enough.
I mean, it was a zombie, so it was already dead.
So
It's
it probably
extra
has
dead.
it probably has undead resilience. So if it doesn't technically drop to 1 hit point,
No,
if it makes the con
that,
save.
if that would be bludgeoning damage, then it's very susceptible to that.
So it's just it fell down as a rat, took out the rat's 1 hit point, and then the rest transferred over to the zombie, and now it's just a pancake.
Good.
Lovely.
well.
All right. How far down? Can we see the end of the hole, the bottom of it? Or
Do you open the portcullis, right?
yes.
Okay. When you look down, it's about 100 feet down, and there doesn't seem to be any a way of getting down normally. Like there's no stairs or anything. Smooth walls.
All right. Who has rope?
Uh,
I may have 150 feet, I think. Give me just a moment.
For all the rope I've brought with me, yeah, I've got rope.
I was gonna say I know I have 50 feet. I know we have like
I got
tons
50
of rope.
feet.
Yeah, I,
Yeah,
was gonna
probably
say,
everyone, because at least it's like 50.
I mean the 50 is the smallest amount you can buy.
I was carrying 100 feet with me.
Yeah, so the 100 feet rope would be fine. And I have pitons.
All right. Somebody give me a sleight of hand intelligence check
All right.
as you tie up the rope for climbing down.
I can do it. Anyone else want to do a sleight of hand intelligence?
Sleight of hand intelligence. Would that just be
A sleight of hand. It'd be sleight of hand plus your int plus proficiency.
okay?
I guess it's not. Sorry, it's not sleight of hand. It'd be
It,
proficiency.
it would be proficiency plus intelligence if you're proficient with sleight of hand. Otherwise, it's just intelligence.
What's your intelligence? Should be the first question.
+2.
All right. Yep. Go for it.
Okay. So that's total of 15.
Okay, you fasten up the rope pretty well, and you guys start going down. All right.
Right. If that's the plan, then start heading down.
All right. As you all come down on the rope, I'm not going to have you guys roll checks for this. Smoke fills the warm cavern, which has a ceiling that ranges from 40 feet high down to 20 feet high along the south wall. You guys are now in the map. You're in the forge level. You are coming down in X26.
Oh wait, Scotty, did you send out the tweet?
I did not.
I should have got that earlier. I'm sorry.
And you all see that also included with that is the source of the smoke and heat is from a 10-foot tall stone forge shaped like a pyramid with its peak sheared off. Ripples of heat and flashes of firelight spew from the top of the forge, which emits a deep, pulsating heartbeat. A 5-foot deep trough extends east from the forge, with rows of black anvils on either side of the depression. Overlooking the forge are 4 20-foot tall guard towers, with gray-skinned dwarves standing behind their low battlements. Stone stairs provide access to the top of the 2 towers nearest to the forge. South of the forge is an enormous 5-foot tall iron platform fitted with cranes and clamps. with short flights of iron stairs leading to the top of the platform. Surrounding it is a cleanup crew consisting of a female Drugar with a horn and 6 hulking bipeds. Their white fur stained with soot. They are tossing scraps into the cylindrical container, and in a 20-foot-high ceiling above, this bin is a wide rectangular hole. It
And when you
is
say she,
very hot and very loud in here.
when you say she has a horn, does that mean that she has just like a hunting horn, like a signal or something for anything like that?
Yeah, not like on her head, like a instrument horn.
Right. Right. So immediately, Lena clocks that and just looks over to Liliana and just hand signs in these can't take her out first, right? Nods. And how close away from us did you say that was?
You're coming down from X26,
Okay.
and those spots on the map that say plus 20 feet are the towers.
Mm.
X24 is the forge thing. The weird crane things is X25.
Okay. And she is the horn one is where?
X24.
Okay.
Along with the weird bipedal, almost monkey like
Can you tell what these
sapiens.
things are?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Arcana.
There are 6 of them, by the way.
This is 16.
You know that these are Quaggoths, natives to the Underdark, savage and territorial. They get into frenzies fairly easily, and are usually servants to smarter beings like Drow and Drugar.
Where we are, what is behind us? Down there to the south.
Oh, also on the ground in front of you all, you can see the bloodstained splatters of where the zombie landed, but it appears to be gone, and you see smears going away from there. And it's actually heading in that direction as you look that way. You see this corridor is lined with 6 arched cells, each sealed off with a latched iron gate. Housed in each cell is a big lizard fitted with riding gear. And you notice that the zombie is no longer around, but the bloodstains go to one of the pens, and one of the lizards has a bunch of blood on its mouth.
Guess they figured that it was useless and fed it to the lizard. Or one of the lizards grabbed it.
Did the zombie have any weapons of any kind?
Just a basic, like,
Did it
nothing
have, like,
special.
Did it have? It had the mace, right?
No, that's the one that died earlier.
Oh, okay.
It was a flail, I think. But that lizard is just looking at you all, and it's like its tongue just comes up and licks one of its eyes and licks some soot off, and it goes, "Brr," and then the pipe just lands in 5 feet out of the cage.
That's not how glass blowing works.
Also, I don't think lizards have a digestive system to belch, but it's comedic.
Yeah.
So we can see this individual and that specifically mentioned Warhorn. Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Nobody's noticed us yet, correct?
Not yet, but you all have just got down here. It's been maybe a few moments.
Okay. I would like to use Unseen Servant, give it my dagger, and have it go over and stealthily cut whatever's holding that horn and bring it back to him.
Isn't she holding it?
Yeah, it's currently on her belt.
On her belt.
Yeah.
Right.
Keep in mind each square is 10 feet. So she's 1, 2, 3, 4. She's about 50, 60 feet away.
From where we're standing, how do only 2 of those guard towers have range arc of fire on us?
From what you can tell, yeah. That third one maybe 3.
There is no specific range on Unseen Servant.
It's
And-
more the speed.
50.
Well,
Yeah.
it has to be within a certain distance to you.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I just checked. As a bonus action, you can mentally command the servant to move up to 15 feet and interact with an object. I'm looking through this entire thing. It shows no range as far as how far it can go. Only the 15 feet per bonus action.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Very last line. If you command the servant to perform a task that would move it more than 60 feet away from you, the spell ends.
It's still in range.
Still in range, yeah. It's always at the fucking end. Sorry.
What are
It
the,
always is rated.
What are the rest of you doing?
Liliana's gonna take the hide action right now. And she wants to start, I guess the plan is we're gonna gank the
Yeah, Elena looks at her quick before she does this and signs in Thieves' Cant scouting time.
she signs back killing time. And
She,
is
she
going
just
hide.
goes make it quiet.
Oh, my bad. They're on X25, not 24. So they're actually even
lying
closer.
to us.
They worded it weird. You know how they have each room and they describe each room? This is
Yeah, I
like
know
3
exactly.
rooms described, and then like these guys, they don't tell you exactly where they're at. Like you have
Right.
to really look at the text.
Yeah, they do a really bad job with that. But yeah, I'm gonna go high stealth.
Yep.
So
Same.
let me check my
Stealthing up. Ah, 13.
Mine's the
stealth,
dirty
not good for
20.
me. Actually, wait. No, I can fix this for me. We'll spend one of these. 13 plus. Where's my d8? There we go.
What's everyone else
Okay,
doing?
so it's a 15. 15 on stealth for Elena.
Mm-hmm.
We'll try to find some cover / hiding spot.
Okay. Roll your stealth check. How about Valgg and Perry? And
A jump on Volk's back.
17.
okay.
So where do you approach me from? Before you jump?
I approach you from the front.
Like, do I
and
see you before you do it, or do you just like jump from
Absolutely.
the back?
No, I'm not jumping
Okay.
on your back without like you knowing. So I approach you from the front. I say, I'm getting on your back because I'm scared, and then I jump on your back.
It would have been really funny though for Perry to approach to the back and Ball just drop kicks her.
Yeah, I think well,
You don't think Perry's that dumb?
rolled a 2 on the dice. So
So Perry is that dumb.
Harry is that dumb. I approach you from the back.
The question is like, do you touch me from the back and then like try to jump, or do you straight up jump and then
I just straight up
suddenly
jump
have
on your
something-
back.
Okay, then I will.
I put my whole body onto like a flying leap, like onto your back.
Give me an athletics check. Perry. This would technically be a jump.
This will be so funny if Perry rolls an at 1.
Because it'll end up being Police Academy.
It's even funny because she's lagging right now.
Good night, Emma. How many times?
Okay, I got you leg laughing, and that's all I got.
Yeah.
Acrobatics? I'm asking acrobatics.
Athletics.
No. 8.
Okay, Valgg, she fails her jump onto your backside, and you did not know that this was going to happen.
Okay, so I will drop a kick back, and then I'll run forward a little bit. So I mean, at least like 10 or 20 feet.
Can I make a plea that I don't jump onto his back, and because I rolled so low, I just face plant into the ground so I don't get kicked?
Huh?
We might
No, I'm
need
not
that.
asking the duck.
You can only
Put it
ask
away.
me.
No. No, I'm not asking the duck because if something bad happens, then I gotta ask the duck for it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I face plant into
Valgg's ass.
Valgg's kick. It's not fair.
What'd you get to hit, Valgg?
I mean, I'm not aiming or anything, and I'm looking
Yeah.
back. So do I roll a disadvantage?
Yeah, sure.
I laugh. He's still net 20s.
This wasn't my idea. I'm just rolling with it.
Okay, so it's a 9 disadvantage.
Okay. You fail your jump and Valgg like panic kicks, but misses you.
He panic kicks, runs forward, and then I face plant into the ground.
Okay, at that point, they definitely would notice you all.
Well, not all. Those two, and I assume Prism.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant by you all. And she pulls out the horn, and she's like starts barking stuff in Drugar,
No,
and I need
no.
us to roll initiative.
You can't do that. I was specifically having my unseen servant go over there and cut those strings so that it could bring the horn back to me.
Does it
And you
have?
never resolved that.
Does it have a weapon?
Yes,
You
I
get
gave
a
it my
dagger.
dagger specifically so that it could cut it.
Okay, it's not stealthing.
It technically doesn't need to.
It's unseen.
It's actually
dagger
granted
isn't.
that's a lie. The dagger isn't.
Admittedly,
So
If
she
I'm-
turns around, hearing the noise, sees a dagger floating towards her, and we roll initiative.
that's shit.
Oh,
It was bad luck, guys.
Also, I'm gonna just say this. Technically, the unseen servant can't do that
Yeah.
because cutting it is technically an attack. In quotes.
Now, if you give it a saw,
It is still technically an attack because D&D is bullshit.
now if you give it a scissor,
Perry, what'd you
it's still
get?
an attack.
Harry?
Yeah,
Me?
yeah, you.
I got
We're rolling
12,
initiative.
and I'm gonna go yell at my brother. I'll be
Okay.
back.
I assume she has better decks, so I'm just gonna put her greater for now. Volk, what'd you get?
20.
Okay. Dr. River.
6.
Liliana.
28.
Wow. Elena.
10.
Wow. Prism.
14.
At
Okay.
least I'm stealthed.
Yeah, I think most of you are.
Until
I mean,
That's
let's be
okay.
fair. The two that would have failed stealth are the ones that aren't stealthing.
applied still in the China shop.
I mean, at stealth, I have disadvantage and I only have a +1, so.
Yeah.
Excuse me while I put down a lot of hit point trackers. As you notice, the guys in the towers pull out javelins. Did I get that right? Yeah, okay. So, Liliana, you noticed that, well, they got noticed and the alarm was raised. You're currently stealthed. You're pretty sure they don't know you're there. But they definitely know
Alright.
Valgg and Perry are there.
Yeah. This is about as good as what I expected would happen. All right, I'm gonna close. How far away am I from the lady giving orders?
Let's see here. She's right in the middle platform of X25. And I'm going to assume you're hiding around a circular thing on X26. So you're about 30 feet away.
All right, cool. I can close that in a single movement,
Mhm.
which I will then do, and then I'm gonna stab her.
Okay. Surrounding her are a bunch of Quaggoths. Would you be willing to provoke to get into melee?
No, but I'll just use bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
So do I get advantage against her, or is the first question?
I don't remember if you can disengage and then attack on the same turn.
Yeah, I can. Bonus action. Disengage just means I can't take AOs.
Ah, gotcha.
I'm a rogue, right? I can do cunning action. Yeah, disengage literally just is like, oh, I just can't. I can't be attack of opportunity. I believe if I'm remembering right. Yeah.
Okay, then go ahead.
All right. 15. So 24 to hit for the first attack.
Yeah.
And I only I say first attack, but I can't make any attack after that. So, and that'll be a D8. Where's my D8? There it is. And my sneak attack bonus, which is 3d6. There's the third. $18 points of damage.
Okay, you slash her really good in the chest.
All right. And that's my turn.
Okay, after you then, we go to Valgg.
Okay, so where am I?
I'll say
I ran on.
I'll say you're about 25 feet away from the Strugar lady. You're about 20 feet away from the Quaggoths. And just because you said you did scoot up a bit.
Yeah.
But you do notice Perry flat on her face behind you, currently prone.
Okay, so there's the lady with the horn, 4 Quaggoths.
6.
6.
And you notice that up in
And
the
the people-
towers, there are more Drugar, and they have javelins, and they're getting ready to throw them.
Okay, I will scream and charge at the lady because she isn't important.
Okay, you would provoke attacks opportunity from the Quaggoths because they're all around her.
Let's go over the Quaggoths. I got the girl.
Action search. I will use the dodge action.
Why not just use the disengage
And now I will
action?
charge. Huh?
I assume you want disengage so they don't get their attacks.
Yeah, as you say, if you
opportunity,
just take the disengage action, they just can't.
No, no,
hit
no.
you.
I'm gonna take the dodge action because I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna attack me right now.
Okay. Then they would have disadvantage on their attacks.
And I will charge at the lady.
Okay.
Because like I mean, after when it's their turn, everybody's gonna attack me and shoot me and then kick me.
I'll say 3 of the 6 would be in your way as you're going. They get 2 attacks each, but they'll be at disadvantage.
They only get to make one attack, Scotty.
That's right.
if-
That helps me
Yeah,
actually. Thank
that's-
you. Disadvantage
I was
with
gonna
one
say,
attack.
you can't. Unfortunately, multi-attack. Fortunately, I guess in this situation, multi-attack
It has
does
to
not
be
apply.
18.
18. Okay, none of them actually pass.
Yeah.
Hey!
Nice. Then I'll trample her.
Go ahead.
I always start with the trample.
Always.
Always. Nice 26. Right.
Yeah, that hits.
Just, okay. That's 7 bludgeoning,
Mm-hmm.
and she's marked.
All right. She is
Wait. Oh, okay. Sorry.
barely standing. At this
Hell
point.
yeah.
Then I will longsword just in case she can die. With my action.
Okay.
Actually, no. Can I not use my action and say that the dodge was my action? The dodge. And not use action search because it's dumb to use it first.
Sure.
Okay, then I don't use action search now, and I don't do anything else but stand there
Okay.
in the middle of everything.
Well, you charged trampled, so.
Yes, but that's a bonus action.
Mhm. Then up next would be Prism.
Well, I don't exactly have any reason not to try to help finish the job.
Hell yeah.
So, Toll of the Dead.
Yeah. I love killing people with the Toll of the Dead. It's such
Wisdom?
a satisfying stuff
Yes, Wisdom.
7.
to do.
Absolutely not. So that is 1d12, 2d12.
Hell yeah, Prism.
20. No, not 20. I'm sorry. It's 12. And... oh my God.
One of those mornings, eh?
I can't count right now. It's max damage on 1 die plus 5.
15.
Okay. She
17.
just immediately falls over dead. She had 1 hit point.
Shit.
Fucking overkill. I'm sorry.
Hey, overkill is the best kind of kill.
Do you do anything else in your turn? That was just your action.
That was just my action. I believe I would need to. Do I have an ability to try to hide? No. So I'll try to move towards any type of cover, doors, pillars.
Don't goblins have like a bonus action, something or other?
Oh, damn it. Just as I say that, I find it. Yes, Nibble Escape. You can take the disengage or hide action as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Okay. Do you want to hide?
Absolutely.
All right. Roll stealth.
I'm terribly sorry about that. My brain just absolutely
Hey,
disconnected.
it's all good.
Hey, I can count. 18, 15, and a 3.
Okay. So Prism just like ding-a-ling-ling, and then just hides behind something. Yep, level 1 goblin, but not actually level 1 goblin. Then after Prism, Periwinkle, what is your dex modifier?
Two.
All right. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
You were currently prone.
Okay, well, I spend my half of my movement to do that like cool push-up thing where people like push
kip
up and
up?
then they like, yeah,
Where they roll
Yeah.
off their back and stand up.
Mhm.
yeah, that's what I do. Except for I
kip
do
up.
it face first.
So you do the worm.
yeah. Yes.
I think Callie just deflated Scotty. I'm very sorry.
It did sound like I was deflating.
It really did.
I can't. I did it right into the microphone too. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
It was funny.
Who is there anyone I can see from here that I could possibly get to?
Yeah, you notice in the middle of a pile of Quaggoths is probably the best way I could describe it. Is Valgg and Liliana, and Quaggoths are like kind of like hunchbacked ape sapien like creatures.
They're very cute, actually, in the face.
I'm gonna send a picture.
Okay. I've heard the name before, but I feel like I might have seen them in Kevin's Wild Ride, but
They like the Yetis from the Mummy 3.
Yeah. But
Lluis, have you ever done art of these?
I'm not sure if anyone's. Ooh, good
No.
question.
oh,
Have you tried to make sexy quaggas before?
It's super easy to do sex acquired.
Mm.
The
Yeah.
job's already half done.
They do the job for you already.
Fair enough.
wow. I'm like, I'm gonna get them off of you, and then I rage, and then I gotta roll the thing.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I don't know what that is.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
You make like a
Oh.
10-foot aura of spaghetti.
Oh. My flump friend appears 5 feet and between
A flump?
two. A flump, yeah.
Okay, I'm getting the stats.
No, you don't have to, because at the end of this turn, he's gonna explode.
That's fine.
That's fine. So my flump, Fluffy, shows up and appears 5 feet in within 5 feet of one creature of my choice, within 30 feet of me. So are they within 30 feet of me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna have Fluffy just be like, "Oh, hi, how are you?" in like flump language. And then I'm going to run because I am raging.
Roll me a flat d20. Just tell me what you get on the d20.
A 2.
Instead of your friend Fluffy, instead a different random flump appears.
Who is it?
But he appears where you wanted him to. And popping up there, you see a flump, but he's got like a soul patch. He's like, "Yeah, I'm Freddy Flump. What's up? What's going on, my dudes? Wait, this isn't Retroverse."
Who the heck are you from?
What's a retroverse?
Technically, that exists in this world.
But we don't know what that is.
I'm having
long-
an existential crisis. I'm gonna explode.
He's going right to Flavor Town.
I'm gonna be like, okay, I'll feed you pizza later or something. And then I run for some of the ones that are on. You said Elena and Valgg.
Yeah,
so...
there's 6 of them.
We literally ran into the middle of them to beat the shit out of this lady.
Mm-hmm.
What the?
We needed to kill her. She was making a lot of noise.
No, I
It was
think
really
she just
annoying.
rolled a nat 1.
No.
What the flump?
8.
Are you recklessly attacking?
Yeah.
That looks
the
like a good
second
roll.
Was worse than the first one, which I thought was, but so the it's gonna be, let me do math. It's gonna be a 14 to hit.
14 hits.
Ooh. And then I'll do well, I'll just roll the damage for it. And we'll see what happens. Well, though this dice is treating me nice. 13 damage.
Ooh, okay.
For the first attack.
Mm-hmm.
Is this one still up?
Very much so. It looks very angry at you.
Then I'm going to attack again. This one's better. It is reckless attack's only on the first one, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's an 18.
18 does hit though.
Okay. Oh! Woo!
Max damage?
Yes.
Hell
So
yeah.
17 damage.
Ooh. Okay, let's see. Oh no, I figured it out. I pulled up the calculator and then I figured it out mentally what the HP was. Okay.
I hate when that happens. You're like, I need to count my calculator. The moment you pull your hair, wait, I know the number now.
Anything else in your turn, Perry?
No, because I used my bonus action to rage.
When does the flump explode?
Right now, hang on. I forgot about that already.
Poor Freddy Flump.
This is too much for me to take in. Wow.
So how many Flugoths are in, and how many people are in between Guy Fieri and how many people are around the Guy Fieri flump?
That's up to you. You put it wherever you wanted. So essentially she was like there, and then within 5 feet of her were the 6 and they kind of like were surrounding her because she was in the middle, making sure what they were doing, because they were picking up like metal scraps and stuff. And then Liliana zoomed in, stabbed her, and then Valgg went in and trampled her.
Zoomed in, trampled her.
So it says until my rage ends, I can use this effect. So I guess that Freddy Flump is just going to show up every single round.
Oh my god,
What's the
that is
radius?
horrifying.
Each creature within 5 feet of the flump must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 force damage. So I'm gonna put it.
I'm gonna
chance it. It's Periwinkle, so I'm gonna put it just in the middle of all of them.
Okay, then I need Valgg and Liliana to make those saves as well.
Do I also?
No, because you put Freddy in the middle and you're like on the outside.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
So deck saves?
What save?
Yeah, Callie.
Dex. Dex.
What's the DC?
Let's see. DC is 8 plus my proficiency bonus, so that 11 plus my Constitution modifier, which is another 3, which is
14.
14.
Okay, I had
Totally fail.
2 out of the 6 pass. Rest
Okay.
failed. How much damage?
All right, hang on. 5 force damage.
Is it save or suck, or is it half?
Save or suck, yeah.
Okay. I'll have 4 of them take this damage. Including the one that you were already striking.
Did I hurt Valgg and Liliana?
I passed. I got a 24.
I'm sorry, Vol. I'll heal you. And I don't have healing. I don't know why I said that.
Why are you apologizing that weird jellyfish exploded on my face?
It explodes, and there's like a flump-shaped cloud where it was at. Almost like mushroom-shaped,
Smells funny.
Mm-hmm.
Smells like weed.
Yeah, it smells like weed and backstage snacks.
It smells like corn chips.
Smells like college.
Yes, corn chips.
Doesn't smell like Flavor
No, he's Freddy Flump. He's a rock band guy, not a chef dude.
Oh, okay. For some reason in my mind when you said Soul Patch, I was thinking Guy Fieri.
Well, Vex also said that. Yeah.
I said he's gonna go to Flavor Town.
That also, yeah, that might also.
Okay.
might also
So after that's your turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Then after you, it's their turns. So we're gonna start with the Quaggoths. And I'm just gonna have, since there's 6 of them and there's 3 of you, I'm just gonna have 2 on each to make it simple for myself. They get 2 attacks each. So I believe, Valgg, you said you needed 18. Your arm class is 18.
Yes, and they roll a disadvantage because I'm still dodging.
Of course. Okay, let's see. Okay, none of them hit you, and 1 actually got a nat 1, but I want to go to everyone else. Remind me of the nat 1 before I do damage. Liliana, what's your AC?
18.
Okay. I got a nat 20 on you, but and a nat 1 with the other one. So nat 20, 2 nat 1s, and then I have advantage on Perry because she recklessly attacked. And what's your AC?
15.
Okay.
How is it so low, Callie?
Okay, all of them hit on Callie. On Perry. So Perry, actually, I'm gonna
bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. Does that mean anything?
That means a lot. That means a lot right now.
Okay.
So yours is the easiest, so I'll do yours first. With your resistance, taking everything off, you only take 12 damage total. That's it.
Okay.
That's it halved.
Did I already take damage that I didn't?
Maybe.
You got into a combat. All right, we got into a combat before. Remember?
And
This
then,
is not good.
and then for funsies, I'm gonna have Valgg. You roll me the d100 for the crit miss for you.
If I
Still
die
damage.
twice this week, I'm gonna be so upset.
God, imagine if you died twice in 1 week.
Okay, so 24 means they would hurl.
No,
their-
84.
Oh, 84. Okay, that actually makes a big difference. Okay, it's not wearing clothes or armor, so nothing happens, unfortunately.
Okay.
And then it just misses. So
Shave it a little bit.
all the attacks miss on you. And then Liliana, I'll have you roll for the crit miss,
All right, and don't forget to roll a crit.
and I'll roll the crit.
Crit miss. Oh, I rolled 2 d100s, so
312. Let's see.
39.
Okay. They attempt to hit their nearest ally, and it counts as a crit if it hits.
Oh my god, that's funny.
And then I'm gonna roll for the crit.
Yeah, I'm gonna uncanny dodge that.
Smart. So that halves it, right?
Yes.
Okay. And it was maximum damage too, with all dice.
Shit, I'm so fucking glad I rolled. did that.
So you only
I would
take
have done it no matter what.
9 slashing damage.
Okay, still hurts.
And then
but
the other one attacks his friend, and if he hits, he crits.
gotta be so funny if he kills him.
He did hit, so he does do some damage to him.
Hell,
Okay, let me roll that. Put that over here. Math is my friend. Just kidding. It's everyone's enemy. All right. All right, and then after that was just the Quads. The Drugarlies are dead, and then you are all, since you went up onto the platform where the Kogoths were, you are all visible to all 4 towers. And they hurl javelins at you all. So they are luckily at disadvantage because they're more than 30 feet away. And I'm just going to do 4 attacks on each of you 3 that are there, that are visible, at disadvantage. So it was 18 AC for Valgg, so let's see if any hit. I didn't even check to see what the bonuses were. I'm stupid. Okay, none of them hit. Then on Liliana, which I think you said it was 16?
18.
18.
Valgg and I have the same AC.
Okay, 2 hit you, and then the advantage and disadvantage cancel each other out for Carrie. So she also has 2 hit her. So that will be 10 piercing damage to each of you.
All right.
And then let's see what else happens. Something else does happen. Give me a moment.
If I have resistance to piercing damage, does that make it a 5?
Yes.
Okay.
You all see coming from the northernmost area from this big open forge from X28. 3 weird automatons start to walk out. They appear to be Drugar wearing full plate, but there seems to be something off about them. And instead of their normal hands with weapons, one hand is like a claw hand, and the other one's just like a hammer. It's very Sisters of Battle from Warhammer. As the Drugar inside has like this claw hooked into its forehead, and it's bleeding from it, and it does not look like it is enjoying it. as those three come in to the fray. But they are, I'll say, Valgg's probably the closest. 2, 3, 4, 5. They're about 60 feet away. And even then, X24, the forge, is obscuring you guys. So I would say it'd be light cover for both. Like, if they tried to shoot at you, you would have AC bonus, and if you try to shoot at them, they would have AC bonus at the moment. All right. So after them, we go to Elena, who is currently
Finally.
stealthed. Yeah. Sorry,
Finally.
there's a lot.
Right. So who all looks closer to death in the little like murder circle?
Well, you can see one that looks like it is bloodied, but it actually looks like it's got like bloodshot eyes at the moment, and it looks even angrier than Perry does.
Okay. So that's a Quadrath, right?
Yes.
Right. And the automatons, how far away are they?
Well, considering you hide it. Wow, words.
Hid.
You hid back near X26. They're about 100 feet away.
Okay.
And you have a lot of things in your way visibly.
Right. I'm going to just Elena in the shadows. Elena just does that whole Spider-Man eye roll thing that he with the mask, and he's just like, God's why, and is going to toss out both of her attacks. She's going to break stealth, and both psionic blades are going to just ignite her face from the shadows as she dumps out and just hurls them at this bloodshot-eyed asshole. First one.
Okay.
Yeah, 11.
They did not know you were there, so you would have advantage.
Oh wait,
on the
advantage.
first
that's
attack.
Right. Okay, that's right. Brain. Okay, 19.
And 19 does hit.
All right, and that is 7 psychic damage. And let's see, where is my sneak attack at? Okay, here we go. So 18 total damage. The sneak attack was an 11.
Okay, Perry, the one that you were currently fighting specifically, it started foaming at the mouth. It's like, and then like a soul knife just hits it and it falls over dead. And you notice that its eyes are still wide open, bloodshot, and just like foaming saliva coming and blood just coming out of its face.
Thank you.
No sweat. And then now where's the is there another one next to them that looks
yeah. There's a lot of them.
Right. Another one looks whichever one looks the most beat up, I'm going for that one next.
Okay. It's the one that got critted by his friend.
Yeah. So first one goes out, spin on heel, toss the second one.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 27.
Yep.
And that is 7 damage. Psychic, of course.
Okay. Anything else in your turn?
That's it. Actually, I will move to this. What was the big? What's X25?
X25 is where everyone's fighting the Kogoths. That's where you
Okay.
were shooting.
I'm gonna move to the what would be from facing from X26. I'm gonna move to the left side of that, just like to where I can peek around the corner, but still have cover.
Okay, so that'd be 30 feet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can make that.
You're no longer stealthed, but yeah, you have cover.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have cover.
Okay. Then after you, we go to Dr. Rever finally. With the 6th initiative.
Huh? What? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey.
uh,
Bunch of people
the-
fighting Kogoths.
The one that Eliana just attacked.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to take that one out. Attack with the Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
17.
A 17 hits.
Takes 9 damage.
Okay.
How's it looking?
It's still up.
Second attack. 16.
16 hits.
Okay. It takes 8 more damage.
All right. It looks really injured, and Harry, since you're very much, everyone's pretty much in the fray, but I would like to think you're a little bit even more so in the fray. You notice that this one too also starts to freaking out, and it looks really, really hurt at this point. Everyone else would notice this too, but Harry would like have realized both of them have like that same pattern of freak out, like a rabid dog.
How far is the forge where everyone's fighting at?
You were hiding before, right?
Yes.
25. Yeah, 25
Okay.
feet away.
I'll just hold my position and end my turn there.
Okay. Then we go back up to Liliana.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just the one that looks really pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stab it so that because I don't like the fact that it's getting angry.
Okay.
That worries me.
As a reaction,
That's gonna-
it does 20 attacks on you. I'm kidding. Okay.
It just goes ora and fucking murders me. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does.
All right. Exactly. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20 points of damage.
It is dead.
And then for my second attack, that one's going to miss. That's a 2 on the die, so a 10 to hit.
Yeah, that does not hit.
All right, and that's my turn.
Okay. Then after you, we go to Valgg. Valgg, you're in the middle of the fray. There are currently 4 Quaggoths on you guys.
Well, okay, I'll hit the closest one.
Okay.
Looks. That's 23 to hit.
The 23 hits.
That's yeah. Okay. For 8 damage.
Okay.
Second attack.
Side note, I just saw these
That's
things.
a 17. Sorry.
I was gonna say, side note, I just saw these things in the Discord, and Jiminy Christmas, they're terrifying.
Yeah, what are you kidding about? They're very huggable. Look how big their arms are.
They're hot. They give,
Yeah,
they
they're
give
like-
some great hugs.
They're like Yetis should look like.
The freaking dwarves,
They're like
they're
like
Yeah, they're hot
small.
too.
Oh, the dwarves. I thought you were talking about
the
Quaggoths.
Duragar.
Yeah.
The Duragar.
Yeah,
the
they remind me of Chaos Space Marines.
Zombatons.
Yeah.
I think like the headpiece is weird. The rest it's like. Nah.
Yeah, that's a Drugar in the suit. Like
Mhm.
that's. Anyway,
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to
it
interrupt.
was a 17 to hit, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Oh, 8 damage.
Okay. In anything else in your turn?
Yes, I will bonus action. What's it called? Second win,
Okay.
because I got hit by a flump. Okay, that's 1d12.
There's a bunch of confetti on the ground.
Okay, so it's
Each,
1d12.
each
plus-
little piece
sorry.
is shaped in the silhouette of a flump.
Okay, so I'm back to max. An action search. And I'll hit the same one again.
Okay.
I'll try. 13 to hit.
A 13 does not. Oh no, wait. Yes, it does. Never mind. It does.
Oh shit. Okay. What a roller coaster. 13 slashing
Okay.
and last attack. No, sorry, I roll damage. 21 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
These things are exhausting. 9 slashing.
Okay. It looks very, very, very angry at you.
Okay, then I will move 20 feet out and 20 feet back, and I will smack it with the hooves. I'll take anything because I'm mad at this thing already.
Okay, I'll say only that one specifically would reactionarily attack. And it has advantage
Yes, sure, why not?
because it is
No, yeah, like-
in a furious
I mean, I'm
state.
I'm going and coming, so it sees me. Like, it's easy.
A dirty 20 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. You take 13 slashing damage. As it attacks you very wildly. And it'll say like it goes to scratch you, and it normally instead of just doing like a swipe, like it actually kind of like grabs and digs in a little bit, which is why it does more damage than normal.
Okay, that's 26 to hit.
Okay.
8 bludgeoning.
Okay. We'll say this happens simultaneously as you kick your back legs into its face, caving it in. And its hand is still in your thigh as you're running away, and it's like you're like dragging it along with you.
Oh, wait a second. Can I do it super anime?
Sure.
So like, I run away like super fast because I'm a centaur, right?
Mhm.
And he starts chasing me, and then I turn, and we are like silhouettes like crossing each other, and then like a splurt of blood out of my like chest, and I like. And he's like, and I'm like, but you're already dead. And he goes like, and dies.
He looks perfectly fine, and then suddenly like a bunch of horse hoof prints appear on him, and then he explodes in blood. I get where you're going at.
Yeah, it's like the samurai like slash, but none of us are samurai.
Yeah,
so.
it's a jujitsu duel. Because
Yeah.
I'm a weeb and I know those things. Anyway, so that's your turn.
That's absolutely all a fighter can do.
Okay. I mean, you killed one, so that's a bonus. Then after you, we go to Prism.
Yogatsu no Jutsu. Oh shit, I don't have Fireball. Never mind.
Wrong character.
You're not edgy enough to be that character.
Are you kidding me with the amount of spikes on my head?
Prism isn't edgy. You're fine.
She's fucking rock, dude. Anyways,
And she's rock solid traveling companion. That doesn't make her edgy.
I appreciate that, except for that last part. So how many of them can I hit with grease without hitting party members?
Impossible. Everyone's within 5 feet of each other, except for Valgg, who ran out of it.
Oh, so it's just Liliana?
Liliana and Perry.
Oh, Perry got there. Okay. Callie, I'm sorry. I'm casting grease.
Oh my god, and she falls flat on her face again, twice in a day.
So is that deck saves on their turns or immediately?
When the grease appears, each creature standing in its area must succeed on a dex save or fall prone.
Okay. All right. Everybody in the fray. Dex checks. What's the DC?
14.
They actually
21.
Hey!
they actually all make it.
Oh,
My lowest was a 14. How about Liliana?
I got a 22.
Okay.
Absolute bullshit. Go.
Random bullshit.
All right. So that was your action.
Yeah.
The javelins that were in the ground just kind of like into the grease.
I don't have much of a choice. I've got to use my bonus action to hide again.
Okay. Roll that stealth.
Yay. 17 stealth, dirty 20.
Okay. Then after you, we go to Perry. So when do they need to make those checks? If they end their turn in the greased area?
In their turn or move into, I believe. Give me the second. Creature that enters the area or ends its turn there must also succeed on a dex.
Gotcha. So Perry, you can do all your things, but at the end it would be a dex save if you're staying here.
Freddy Flump appears again.
Roll me a d20.
16.
Okay. Fluffy appears, and they're like, "Aha!"
Fluffy!
And what do they say?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Hi, Perry. My name's Fluffy.
No.
I'm
that's
having
not
an
the
existential crisis.
I was thinking he sounded like Sonic, but okay.
Come on, step it up.
Oh no. Chili dogs. I don't know Sonic.
That's way past cool. Yeah.
That's not cool. That's no good.
That's no good.
It still kills me that was Urkel.
He's like a blue flump, and you see like little bits of lightning on him, and he just like looks at all the Kogots, and he's like, "There's no way I'm gonna let you have my power."
It's Shadow? Alright, what?
No.
Ow!
It's from the new trailer.
Do I look like I need your power? Yeah, I know. I watched it like 15 times.
And
this
spending
time.
most our lives living in a gangster's paradise. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay. So I'm gonna recklessly attack whatever's next to me.
Gotcha.
The one that's next to me that is a bad guy, not just like
Yeah.
not whatever's next.
There's only 3 of them left, and I would say it's like not as convenient now. Do you want to have Fluffy be next to 2 of them or next to 1 of them? Unless you want to put it right in the middle again, because then it will hit everybody again.
Well, if I put it next to the 2, is it gonna hit anybody else? Is it gonna hit Valgg?
No.
Okay, then if I'm gonna put it next to the 2 then.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna recklessly attack. That's not too bad. Okay. So a 24 to hit.
Uh-huh.
And then should I roll a second one and we could just say if this
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You've been adding your damage bonus for raging, right?
I did the last round, but it's a 26 to hit.
It isn't to hit. I mean the damage on your weapons.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making
Yeah.
sure.
No, I know how this works. My brain's just turned off because I can't barely see out of one of my eyes. Anyway, so this one is going to be a 14.
Both hit.
Okay. Ugh. Okay. 6, 7. Let me do math. Sorry, everybody. I can't do math.
Both these are in the same one, I assume.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
19 for both attacks.
Okay. All right.
And then the flump explodes.
Okay, dex saves for those 2. What was the DC again?
14.
Okay, I got on the dice, 16 was the lowest. So they both somehow make it.
And then I have to roll a
Dex check.
DC.
Yeah.
Okay. 9.
You slip and fall prone.
Okay.
I mean, they already had advantage on attacking you, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, in all honesty, you going prone is actually the best thing like you could do right now
Yes, actually, yeah.
because it gives disadvantage to the ranged attacks.
Awesome.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna have the 3 Quaggoths. Let's see. One's gonna attack Perry. One's gonna attack Liliana. Third one, I'm gonna roll to see what it does. Yeah, it decides to go after Valgg, giving both Perry and Liliana opportunity attacks. Perry rolls a disadvantage. Because prone.
I'm not taking the attack of opportunity.
Gotcha.
I need that reaction for uncanny dodge.
You know what? I'm not gonna take it either. I'm scared. No, I'm not gonna take it either.
What, Callie?
Do you have
anything on reaction?
Yeah, I was about to say, do you have any other abilities for reaction?
Hellish Rebuke, and if I Hellish Rebuke, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll do Valgg's attacks first. As this one just starts running up towards him and jumps at him and tries to pounce him. However, Valgg has some pretty good armor. 16 was their highest, so Valgg's fine. Then we will go to Liliana. Oh no, that's... Wow. Okay, never mind. Definitely nothing hit you. 12 was the highest. And then Perry, they had... this one has advantage on you. So... 14 and a 23.
The 23 hits.
Okay, then you would take 6 slashing damage, which gets knocked down to 3 because you're a rage.
Yeah. Slowly creeping down, and I'm scared. I'm so scared. Okay.
The 3 weird Drugar automatons, are just like clink, 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 and you hear them like like as they move, and then they like notice you all, and they start coming towards you, so they dash, but they are still quite a bit of ways away, and they don't move that fast. So we'll say they're just at like the 1 square down from the top left corner of the forge at X24. So they're about 20 feet away from being on the platform. And then towers do their thing. So they can visibly see 3 of you. Valgg seems to be the biggest threat, so I think 2 towers are going to go after him. Just because he's the most heavily armored and seems to be faring the best. Actually, no, what am I saying? They do that to Liliana. Liliana seems to be faring the best. And then 1 tower on each of you. So, normally they would have advantage on attacking Perry, but Perry's prone, so they have disadvantage, which cancels it out. So, for Perry, I got a 21 and a natural 20 for hits. I might as well get those out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, good, a 97. It was not made with a spell or magical weapon, so nothing extra happens, so that's nice.
Cool.
However, you do take 15 piercing damage. That's before the reduction.
Oh my god. Okay.
Then we'll go to Valgg, who has a tower on him. I got a natural 20, and that's the only one that hit. So let's see what that gets. And you can bet your Tookus that it was the Strahd dice that have rolled both of the nat 20s.
real quick,
Yeah.
does it round up or down when you're going up?
Round down. Always round down.
Okay. So 7. Okay.
Yeah, D&D is a round down system. Everything goes down.
Is Perry looking pretty bad?
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So that critical on you, Valgg, does 10 piercing damage, and also we'll say it like hits your liver or something because you're poisoned until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
And then last but not least, we go to Liliana, who has 2 towers shooting at her. The sequel. What was your AC again? 16?
18.
18.
1-8.
Okay. Okay, that one was cocked. But I did roll a nat 1 on you. And then a nat 20, of course. So
Of course.
this is the second round?
Yeah,
Where I had a nat
this
1
is
and a nat
second
20 on
time-
you?
Second time in a row. Yeah.
Okay. You roll me the nat 1.
All right.
I always do the nat 1s first. Because they can change things.
That'll be a what's that? Cocked 58.
Okay. I don't think I get this one often. Okay, you guys don't see what happens, but something happens up in that tower from that one. Very much misses you. I don't think the javelin even goes out of the tower. But the second
You're
one,
just lining up, just going thump and getting it stuck in the roof.
essentially. But the crit one, I got 4.
Okay,
you
so
get
it's gonna do.
you get pushed
I'm
back
gonna-
5 feet.
Okay, and how much damage does that do?
If you're gonna uncanny dodge,
I'm going to uncanny dodge it.
you'll only take 5
Okay,
because of
that's
uncanny dodge. Okay. Then I think that was all of them. Let's see if anything else happens, because there's a full-on battle going on in the forge right now, and you guys actually hear from one of the towers like from a horn. And shit starts to get a bit crazy. Just a little bit. Where is this stuff? Give me just a moment, because the whole place is rendering as you're like, oh no, the frame rate, where did it go? So how's the weather? Pretty good?
Pretty good, yeah.
Oh.
Unseasonably warm.
Yeah, right? It's weird.
Yeah, it was like -4 today. It's pretty warm.
Mm,
Celsius,
-4.
not-
Yeah, I was about to say Celsius.
yeah.
Which is 25 Fahrenheit.
Mm. Here it's been like 60s and 70s consistently.
I think -5 is the coolest I've seen in my life.
If Valgg ever went to Canada,
Okay. After their turns, it is
how many are still standing?
Elena's turn. About half of the Quaggoths are still standing. But the towers are just raining down javelins on everybody.
Yeah, I'm not liking that.
I mean, still standing in the oil, the grease.
I know at least
They have
Perry,
to run out of javelins eventually.
I know
I'm
at
going-
least Perry and Valgg probably are looking pretty wounded at least.
Liliana is looking pretty bad. AK,
Yeah.
I'm 17 out of 43.
Valgg says
I'm
that.
looking halfway there.
Valgg, you say that, and you look over at the forge, and you just see like the roster quota, and it's like, javelin order completed, number 20,000 per tower.
Yeah, this is bad. I'm going to Closest tower, closest tower.
I don't know how many of you have played the Dark Souls 3, let alone the last DLC, but there's a part where like a giant summons a bunch of ghost archers and they shoot a shit ton of arrows at you. That's essentially what you guys are doing right now, but you're in like no cover in the middle of the room. Perry actually probably has the most cover for the one that's not hiding. Because you're prone.
If I'm able, how tall is this? You said it's a crane thing that we're next to?
Yeah, it's maybe 10 feet tall.
Okay. If I got up on top of this thing and got to the edge closest to the forge, would I be able to see one of the javelin, be close enough to huck my daggers at one of the javelin guys? The one next to the top left of X24?
Let's see. What's the range on your daggers?
60 feet.
Yeah, you don't need to climb up on them.
Oh, okay.
Is it disadvantage or anything?
No, it's just dagger. It's just my daggers are 60-foot range.
Yeah, you can throw. You can clearly see like each tower has 3 guys in it that are hucking down javelins.
All right, I'm going.
One of the towers appears to only have 2 guys in it, and it's the
Which one?
The one that Nat won.
Which one is that?
I'm gonna roll D4. It is the top right one. It seems to only have 2.
Okay. Elena is going to, seeing everybody out in the open just getting pincushioned, she is going to just scream out at the top of her lungs, "Oh my gods, get in cover! Fucking hell!" And then just is going to run up and as far as she can, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, get to the part of the forge where it's spilling lava to get behind that corner there and just huck both of her daggers up at the ones on that closest tower.
Okay.
And okay, first is this one. 18 to hit.
I just realized I could have been making this much worse for you all. 18 does hit.
Lovely. And let's say 10. I'm assuming I don't get sneak attack on this one.
You're not
Have they
close
not
enough. So
have they not seen me yet?
You're not close enough, though. You're not within range.
Yeah, you're not. Wait, your first range degree in 60, isn't it?
My first range.
No,
is
but you have
60.
to be 30 feet to do crit. To do sneak attack.
I thought it was just the first range increment. We'll go with the 30. It doesn't seem right that you'd be able to get sneak attack damage this far away.
Okay. And then I'll just do my second one.
Oh no, that was the old version. You can do sneak attack, but they have to. You just have to not have disadvantage. You have to have. I don't think you would get sneak attack because they would have seen you. I assume because you hid, didn't you?
I did, but they.
You did attack, so you're technically not stealthed.
Yeah. All right. So
you could get it.
But I would have to recloak, and that's
as a bonus action.
Yeah, but I just already rolled for my second. Which is an 18. Or no, 18 is a 26 total.
Okay. What was 26 to hit or 26 damage?
6 to hit with my second attack.
Okay. What did the damage on the first one do?
That was 10.
Okay.
Psychic.
Okay. And your second one does hit.
That is going to be wait, is that one? I rolled the wrong one. Damn it. Why can't it just show 1 instead of the whatever? I rolled for strength instead of the dex one, which was dex. So that's a 7 for psychic damage on the second one. So 17 damage total all day.
Okay. And what else, if anything else on your turn?
I'm moved, so I am currently sitting at the.
You're on top of the platform, but I'll say there's enough dead bodies around that you could try to use one as cover.
Yeah, I'm gonna just
hide.
I'm just going to grab one of the Quaggoth corpses, and I'm going to just put it on my back and just use it as a shield.
What's your strength?
My strength is probably shit. So I'm finding a good idea. My strength is 11.
Okay.
Or I can just like roll it over and just like crouch behind it if it's big enough.
Yeah, I was about to say you could drag it.
Hmm.
I don't know. They're like hunched over and they're as tall as you hunched over. So that's why I was thinking
Okay.
it might be a bit of weight.
All right.
Okay, so then after you, we'll go with half cover. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That is how much to my AC then?
Spoofy.
Plus.
I think it's +2.
Okay, +2. So that puts me at 19 AC then. Okay. Also, did it look like my side blades did anything up there?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's
Okay.
+2 bonus on your AC and Dex saves.
All right. Oh, nice.
Oh, speaking of which, you moved up into the grease, so I do need a Dex save.
All right. That's fair. 18.
Okay. You don't slip and fall prone.
Thank goodness.
Then after you, we go to Dr. River.
Okay.
Things are looking pretty rough.
Yeah, I can see that. The one that tower that Ileana attacked.
Mhm.
How many people are still up in there?
All 3.
Okay, never mind.
You are actually definitely more than 60 feet away because you have not moved since you got down here.
Oh, I'm aware.
You're about 90 from that tower.
How close are those armored Trugar from them?
Good question. They're about 20 feet away from the platform, 50 feet away from you.
I'm going to try to draw their attention away from them. I'll shoot the lead one with Elder's Blast.
Okay. Roll to hit.
18.
18 does hit.
Nice. 9 damage.
Okay.
And second blast at 20.
Hey, roll me that D100.
$78.
All right. Hey, guess what? You use maximum damage on all your dice for this instead of rolling it. So what's the maximum?
10.
What?
So
It'd be 2d10 plus nothing, right?
yeah, so it'd be 20 total.
Okay. You blast off a good chunk of the armor, and you can see inside, like bleeding profusely, is pretty much a naked Drugar. He's maybe got on a loincloth underneath, and you can see inside the engine where the plates have gotten ripped off. The interior has like needles and thorns that are actually going into the skin, and they actually seem to be latched into the flesh.
Alright, the last thing I'll do, I'll try, yell at those things like, "Hey, Ugly, over here!" Try to get them to focus on me.
Okay. Then is that your turn?
Does that have heals?
Yes.
What's-
That is when Andrew pops out of Perry's backpack.
Andrew, save us.
And I'm going to see what he will do, because he can tell you are in a very, very shitty situation. You notice his hand, go towards one of the javelins, and one of the javelins lifts up in the air, and the javelin goes right at one of the towers, and that guy needs a dex save. As he casts Catapult, and they fail spectacularly. Let's see, how much damage does Catapult do? Oh, 3d8. Nice. Okay. It'll be at one of the other towers, we'll say. So he does some damage to one of the guys. The javelin pretty much breaks apart and explodes as it hits him. Because it's not like he was throwing the javelin specifically, it just kind of like telekinetically just flinged at him. And Andrew looks handy. And on that note, as everything's getting real tense, time freezes, and up in the sky you hear, "Oh crap, Blind Bladder's talking to me," and we need to take a little bit of a break. So sorry, folks, we'll be right back.
Yeah, we're level 5 here. We're 7 in dark matter, I believe.
Hey, everybody. Sorry about that. We decided I'll take a restroom break. But we're right back into the action. So we go back up to the top initiative, which would be Liliana. So Liliana, your javelins are hailing down from all the towers at you guys. The horn blared. These weird Drugaran strange armor coming up to you guys. Kugoths are mauling you, or at least what's left of them. There are many different doorways around here that you can see. They're all kind of far away.
Life has many doors, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but in my head, that sentence was followed up by Rolf from Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
That was the intent.
Okay. I don't know why that sparked it so hard, but I just wanted to.
That was what I was referencing.
So, on Liliana, what are you thinking? As it is your turn. And I ominously turned the glass.
It's mine, you said? Sorry.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, I didn't hear that part. All right, well, there's still these things in front of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just gonna stab the current one in front of me because 18 on the die, that's gonna hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 14, 19
19
damage.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
How's it looking?
It's still up.
All right, well, I'll hit it with a second attack then. That's a nat 20.
Hey. Getting lots of nat 20s in this combat. I mean, there's been a lot of rolls, but still. Give me a D100.
That's my first nat 20.
Well, now you have one.
I've been hit by 2 of them, 79. Or 97, sorry. Wow.
Ooh, okay. Is your weapon magical?
Nope.
Okay, just normal crit.
All right. 16 points of damage.
Okay. Okay. That Kogoth looks really, really angry at you.
Of course, I couldn't roll the crit on the first attack.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when you said you crit. I'm like,
yeah,
damn.
I'm like, as soon as it's other kind, I'm like, really? Are you serious now?
That's why, like, sneak attack, you don't have to do that, the damage on your first attack of the round.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, do I take the guaranteed hit on the sneak attack, or do I risk the chance to miss on the second one and not get sneak attack at all? That's the problem.
Yeah.
And
do you do anything else in your turn?
I can't, because if I move, I'm going to get hit. But if I don't move, I'm going to get hit.
Yeah, you have your bonus action movement, if I recall.
No, I don't.
Oh, your bonus action was the offhand attack.
Yeah, I was hoping to try to kill the enemy so I could get away. But the dice were not with me. That's my turn.
Okay. Valgg, it's your turn.
Okay, so I have one in front of me, right?
Yeah, you, Perry, and Liliana are on this platform that's X25, and there are currently
X25.
one Quaggoth for each of you.
So what part of X25 I mean?
What? Wait, I didn't understand the question.
Like, because like X25, it's like 10 tiles.
It's that square. That gray,
Yeah.
dark gray square. You guys are like in the middle of it.
Yeah, but I'm like, oh, in the middle square
Mm-hmm.
of the square.
Yes.
I'm just trying to count like how far I can run.
Yes. And each square is 10 feet. So you can move 5 squares
Okay.
normally.
And I have one Quaggoth on me.
Yes, actually, you did say you ran off before. So, in
Yeah.
what direction would you have moved off?
So we came from the south,
Yes.
and I ran north. So I keep running north, I guess.
You notice to the north of you is the weird Drugar wearing the weird engines of pain. But you do notice
Okay.
to your left, if I'm looking at this right, there is a double door that's within your move. Like if you would end your move at the double doors that say X23.
And there's the towers.
Yes.
Yes, free Logan's clone. She can help us.
What?
X23.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Wolverine's female teenage clone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Marvel
I
Comics.
wish. for 1 second, like there's an NPC that can help us.
Right.
I mean, Andrew's here trying to help.
Oh yeah, true.
He's not a miracle
So
worker,
there's
though.
the towers, one Quaggoth on me, and the engines of pain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm half health and no special magic sparkling things
No.
left.
No.
Okay. I was making sure. Okay, I will.
I would say instead of using your action, you can move, and your bonus action hooves could kick the door open if you wanted.
So you're talking a lot about the door. It's important.
No, I assume you're trying to get away and being in the room you're in range of the towers.
I don't want to get that away, I think.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna use my action as a dodge action because like I keep getting more than one attack each turn. So and then I will run to the closest tower, which I think it's like the top left one.
Yes.
If I'm correct.
Yes.
So I will move 40 feet that direction.
Okay, let's see. That would make you... You're like at the foot of the stairs that go up the tower.
Okay. Action, movement. Sadly, I don't have any bonus action left.
Mm-hmm. And for the sake of simplicity, it would be like 20 feet of stairs to get to the top.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. After Valgg...
I mean, doesn't the Quaggoth take an attack of opportunity? I'm shooting my own foot right here, right?
Sure. Ooh. Yeah, it doesn't hit you.
Okay.
You got a nat 3. You're fine. The next person to go, I believe, is Prism.
So how many of them are still standing in the middle of the grease?
There's currently 2 Quaggoths, Harry and Liliana in the grease, which is pretty much covering that whole platform up there.
Okay. Valgg moved out of 60 feet from me at the very least.
Yeah. You notice him heading up towards one of the towers. Probably doing the anime, like holding his shoulder injured thing.
Hmm. Well, shoot. Okay. I can leave grease there. I guess I'll just use Toll of the Dead on one of them.
Okay, I'll give you the choice. You have 3. Do you want to go for the lone one that's not in the grease? That probably is going to chase after Valgg. Do you want to go for the one that's on Perry? Or do you want to go with the one that Liana was attacking? The one that Liana was attacking looks the most hurt. And it's like Rapi's Rage.
Yeah, let's go with that one.
Okay. Wisdom save.
Yep.
Let's see. What are their bonuses? Oh, look, they have expertise in wisdom saving throws. I'm joking. 11 would fail.
That it would. So another 2d12. Hopefully I can math right. Nine and a 4, 13.
Okay. That Kogoth looks like it was, even though you put everything you could into it, Liana, it looked like it was just about to turn for the worst for you, as it seemed like it was getting ready to just rip you to shreds. When suddenly you hear like the ding, and it just falls over dead, and you see like behind where it was, you see Prism in the distance with the bell.
Okay.
She'll give kind of like a wave.
I want to go ahead and note this now.
Mm-hmm.
Prisms is not a very high-pitched ding. It sounds like Notre Dame bells, the bong, the head rattling bells.
Okay, you hear the dong then.
Thank you.
The I just know the material is a tiny. It's a tiny little bell, so that's why I assumed. My bad.
But who uses material, actual material components?
I mean, I have a focus, so.
Exactly.
Someone who likes the theme. I don't know.
It's just a Taco Bell bell.
I will also admit I always imagined this as just the sound of ice cracking.
Nice. That's your turn, Prism?
No, because I'm going to bonus action keep my ass hidden.
Okay. Stealth away.
Yay, dirty 20, 17 and 3 again.
Okay. You no clip underneath the map and you fall for eternity. No, I'm joking.
Well, I mean,
that should be a glitch in Retroverse.
Save scum and reload.
Yeah, that no clip.
Gruk actually has checkpoint as one of his spells. But in any case, back to this game. That's your turn, Prism, right? You stealthed.
Correct.
Okay. Harry.
The flump appears.
Roll me d20.
Okay, well, before I do that, how far is the tower away from me?
Since you're on the platform, there are 4 different towers. Are you talking about the one that Valgg is going up to?
There are people in those towers, right?
Yes, all of them, all 4 towers.
Okay. I just want to target one of them. How far away is the
closest
one that Valgg is going?
The closest one ranged wise, if you're targeting to people up in the tower, I'm going to say is about 50 feet. That's what the left northern tower. And I'll say it's the same for the right northern tower. And then the other 2 are further away than that, range wise.
Can't tell if she froze or if she's thinking.
Does the flump appear at the beginning of your turn?
It doesn't say. That's what I'm thinking about. It just says you can do this with every single. It says that a flump appears.
Well, it's a bonus action to rage, right?
Here's within 5 feet of a creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you. No, it says until your rage ends, you can use this effect again, summon another. Okay, yeah. On each of your turns as a bonus action.
Okay, so you could move closer if need be.
Okay.
Keep in mind you would be moving towards these engine things.
I'm gonna take a chance. And I'm going to attack the one that is right close to me, because if I move out of that, that's going to have an attack of opportunity on me, and the chances of me surviving that is slim to none. So I'm going to attack this guy.
With the fluff?
Huh? No, with myself, I'm waiting for the flump because I can
Gotcha.
use my bonus action at any point. And I'm recklessly attacking.
Yep.
It's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 does hit.
And the second attack is a 19.
Yep, both hit.
That's a 6. Damn. That's a 26 for both attacks. Does that get him down?
That is exactly the amount of hit points it had left.
Ah! I'm gonna go as far as possible up into the tower, and 30 feet from me, if I can get the flump in between any of those people,
Okay.
I'm going to do it.
So you're moving 30 feet north.
I can go 40 feet.
Okay. And Greece is difficult terrain, right?
It's
I think it's just a deck save.
I have
Nope, it's difficult terrain.
Okay, so I'll say once you're out of there, you have another 30 feet to move.
Okay. Well, I have an
And
advantage
you'd
on-
be well within range of with your flump at that point.
Okay. Then I'm going to use the flump, and they need to make. I'm gonna put them in between everybody on that tower.
Okay.
And
Roll me a d20.
it's a 10.
Okay. Appearing up in the tower is a flump wearing a comically small top hat and a monocle.
Oh my god! You know what? I forgot something. Can I retcon?
I say, wow! Oh! And you just retcons.
As with Great Weapon Master, if I reduce a creature with 0 hit points, I can make 1 melee weapon attack as a bonus action.
There's nothing else around.
Oh, okay. I thought that there was another one. Never mind.
There is,
Then
but
I
it's
do
chasing
this.
Valgg.
Then I do what I was saying I was going to do. I thought that there was another one.
She
I didn't want-
unretcons.
I retconned the
I say, what's happening?
and I put
This
the
is
flump in
confusing me.
between, they need to make a DC 14 dexterity.
Pass. Why? Why are you passing, please? Oh my god. Nat 16, Nat 19, Nat 20.
Can't see flump used. Self-destruct. It's super effective.
Can I, since it's force damage and they're in a tower, can the tower take any damage?
Sure, how much damage?
5.
Parts of it, like the stone, like cracks a bit from where the explosion hits. It smells like tea and cookies.
Okay. Neat.
So that was your move, action, and bonus action.
Yep. It was.
Okay. The tower that Valgg is going into, the 3 Drugar in there use their actions to turn ogre size and prepare themselves for Valgg's charge.
Oh no, they're smart.
Let's see, what's next? That Quaggoth can't quite reach Valgg. So I'll go for the next closest target, which is Perry. And since Perry recklessly attacked, it has advantage on both attacks. This one has not been injured at all, by the way. 2 24s to hit. And
What do you want me to say?
that's gonna be It's going to be 12 slashing damage, which you have because you're raging.
Okay. Can I use Hellish Rebuke?
Oh yeah, of course. Dex save on it, right? What's the DC?
Yes, it's a DC 14.
It fails. Got an 8.
Oh my god, keep doing this.
As it slashes at Perry and like from the wounds of Perry. Actually, what would Hellish Rebuke look like for Perry? You're the one casting the spell, not me.
It's just like, I don't know, at her whole theming is hearts and stuff because she got it from her mom. So I'm thinking like this heart-shaped fireball is coming out or something.
Okay.
Of her heart. That is 26.
Wow. Okay.
Almost max. I rolled a 10, a 9, and a 7.
That's a burn.
Damn.
That's a burned Quaggoth, but it's definitely still standing.
Nice.
Okay, what's next?
I'm going out with a bang. I'm going to try.
One of the weird Drugars in suits starts marching up towards Valgg, and it gets up to Valgg. The one that's super injured is moving towards a river, and it dashes. Not quite the river yet, not even close. And the other one goes after Perry. Because Perry's out in the open, and it was like 10 feet away.
This is closer to the towers, correct? There's no reason to have Grease up anymore.
No, there's no reason to anymore. The only
I'm
person
sorry.
is Liliana in the Grease right now.
I apologize. I mean to rephrase that. That there's not anybody still standing in the Grease. Not. I don't think I'm getting my meaning.
Except,
Never
yeah,
mind.
you're right. Liliana is the only one in it right now. That and a pile of corpses.
I was only asking because of wondering if there's still anything that needed dex checks other than them. So I apologize.
Actually, now I think about it, Liliana would have needed a dex check, and I never asked.
21.
Yeah, Liliana's still standing up in the Grease.
Sorry, wasn't saying it for that, Lex.
It's all good.
I think the only person who fell in the Grease was Perry once.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm really sorry.
What I gotta say is, it's been a week.
Yeah. So let's see. Well, yeah, we'll do the Pain Engine's attacks first. So Claw and Hammer. So we're gonna go Valgg's first. So,
Disadvantage, by the way, because I'm still dodging.
yes. Thank you for the reminder. I actually forgot. So Claw at disadvantage definitely misses. The Hammer also misses with a nat 1. So why don't you roll me a d100? As we keep getting crit fails.
My pleasure. Oh, I thought it was a 99, but it's a 96.
Ooh. Okay. The Drugar's attack is very wild, and it allows you, Valgg, because you're in melee range and opening. As a reaction, you can make an opportunity attack against them at advantage if you'd like.
I would like to do that.
Another question for you, since you guys have seen like the interior and stuff. Are you attacking all of it, or are you attacking the Drugar trapped inside it? If you attack the Drugar inside it, you have disadvantage. However, you might do more damage. And since you already have advantage, you'll just negate the advantage.
I'll attack the Durgar.
Okay, so just a normal roll.
26.
The 26 hits, and since you hit...
I rolled an incredible number of 19s today. Yes.
And since you hit, your attack deals an extra d10 damage.
Okay, so let me do the math here. Okay, that should be easy. So it's 10 plus 20. Slashing, magical.
Okay. As you do that, it seems to trigger the engine, and it multi-attacks with its reaction. But you did do
A
extra
disadvantage?
damage, and it does have disadvantage still, as the pain seems to fuel it further. Miss and miss. But you did do extra
Nice.
damage, like this.
Dodge is so good, guys.
Anyway, so then that one went. Then we'll go to the one in parry. And it has advantage on parry because she recklessly attacked on her last turn. So, claw. Does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay, and then the hammer. 23 will definitely hit, dealing 10 bludgeoning damage before your reduction.
So 5.
Mm-hmm.
Perry falls down to the ground.
Okay. Then that third one dashed, so it doesn't get to do anything. We go to the towers. That one tower, I already said what it's doing. They enlarged. I'm going to say the second tower, the next closest one, does the same thing. And then the ones further away can't quite see Valgg at their angle. And the forge is in between Perry and them, so they wouldn't have even seen her gone down, let alone be able to shoot her. So they're just going to do, I guess, we'll do attacks into Elena and Liliana. I'm trying to remember if Elena hid or not.
I'm not hiding. I am behind the big forge, so I have +2 to my AC.
That's right. Yeah, you got a body covering you. So I'm going to do yours first. So let's see. They have disadvantage because you guys are really far away. So rolls. What's your AC is 19 right now?
Yeah, it's 19 right now.
Okay. Only one hits.
All right.
For a whopping total 5 piercing.
Okay.
Most of them pin cushion into the corpse you're using as cover.
Uncannily dodging. That's going to be 2.
2. Yes.
Those. Yeah. Okay.
And then Liliana at disadvantage. What's Liliana's AC?
18.
Okay, the one actually just hit with an 18. And I assume you're also going to uncanny dodge, so it goes down to 2?
Of course.
Okay. All right, that's all their turns. As we go to...
How much damage do I take?
Do they take?
Okay. No, do I take? Uncanny dodge only
Oh,
reduces
it was
only half.
5, but you halved it, so it's only 2.
Okay. Because you just said, okay, and then that was it. I'm like, what?
I was like, are you doing the same thing as Elena, so you only take 2? And you said, yeah. So
I wasn't sure. That I thought that they had rolled something different.
Mm-hmm. Garfield's chasing his own tail. Anyway. Elena, it is your turn.
Okay. All right. So I said that last move I was at the edge of the forge,
Mm-hmm.
the X24 forge.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I am going to bolt to that top that tower on the left, the top left.
Mm-hmm.
Who's all in there?
The re-enlarged Drugar and Valgg is at the foot of the stairs.
All right. I'm going to...
You moving 30, you're like right next to him.
All right. I actually would like to Maybe it would be better to be next to him, or I was thinking of doing a cool thing, but I think maybe being better by him is better. So yeah, I'm going to just like slide in next to him, just go, "Hey, big guy, what's up?" And just toss out two of my side blades.
You notice behind you Perry fall.
Just like, fuck. Yeah, I'll toss them out a little more. Like my eyes just, you watch as a little bit of psionic energy just pulses around my eyes, and it forms a butterfly like mask over my face as I just like have this grimace of anger.
Keep in mind, one of these Drugar suit things is in combat with Valgg.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm going to first. How close is the Drugar suit?
If you're moving up 30, you can get into melee with it, and
All right.
you would have Valgg within 5 feet.
As I see Perry fall, the butterfly mask appears over my face, and I just scream in rage as I'm going to just run up to this thing and just try to bull rush it and jam both of my daggers into the Drugar like core of it.
Okay, so you're aiming for the core itself.
Mhm.
So you
I'll
have
aim for the core.
disadvantage on those attacks, but you have potential doing more damage.
All right. I have an ally within me, so if I get this off, I will hopefully be able to get this.
Personally, I don't want to tell you what to do, but as a rogue, maybe only do one of your attacks that way because you won't get sneak attack with that.
Right. So that is first one was a 20 and the second one was a 19.
These are both disadvantage at the core.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Both go through.
All right, that was just for my offhand one. So that's going to be 7 damage total for that. And I'll apply my sneak to that one. I'll apply my sneak to that one, yeah. Because that was the first one to hit, so that would be would that be a better one?
You rolled at disadvantage, so you wouldn't be able to get your sneak attack damage. That's why
Okay.
that's why I was saying you should maybe make one of them not the aiming for the core, because aiming for the core makes you roll a disadvantage.
All right, and then I will just offhandedly, just not even looking, I'm just going to trusting my psionic abilities to guide me, I'll just flick my other dagger at the other one.
At the one above Perry?
Yeah, at that one.
Okay.
Just that is a 26 to hit.
That does hit.
That is 6 damage. Both times psionic.
Okay. Oh, yeah, since you did hit the one in the core,
go ahead.
It already used its reaction, so it can't do anything else.
All right.
Okay.
But yeah, she just digs the dagger, the psionic dagger, into its chest and just says to it in Dwarvish, "You're about to dance with the moonlight tonight. Let's hope you're as clumsy on your feet so you fall down to whatever dark god you live for." That's it.
It smiles at that. Blood from the gums and stuff. Anyway, after you, then we would go to Dr. River. So River, that one is like 30 feet away from you. That's coming for you, and it's barely like functional.
Okay. How far are the northern towers?
Pretty far. Let me double check. You still have not really moved, right?
Yeah.
It would be 100 feet away if you're aiming for any of the targets in the towers. You're 80 feet away from the tower, though.
Well, for the base of the tower, like where?
Yeah, you're 80 feet away from the base.
I'll move.
Actually, 90, because you have to go around the platform in the middle.
Does the platform have any cover?
Yeah. Because it's elevated a bit.
Eliana, she was using a corpse for cover.
Yes.
Elena was, yes.
Can I move up to where she was? And
you're gonna do the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
What gives you what kind of plus to AC?
It's a +2 for AC and dexterity.
I will move out there and with healing word, level 2, Perry comes back with 12.
12. Wow. I just called Perry 12. Perry, you Perry, you go from you were standing to suddenly you just realize you're on the floor and you just feel hurt. But not as hurt as before.
Oh. No shoe for me, Vex. Maybe. It's not over yet. I'm like, oh, thank you. And then I punch myself. Do I still have rage?
No, you definitely don't. You went unconscious.
Okay.
From where I'm at, the clunker that I damaged earlier, what's their distance from me now?
He will definitely get to you on his next turn.
Fair enough.
He's less than 20 for sure.
All right, I end my turn then.
Okay. Then after you, Andrew. Andrew is actually hovering over top of you, Perry. And
Hi, buddy.
and his hand is just like goes up into the air a bit, and you notice like shadows and stuff like wrap around him, and he disappears, and the shadows enlarge and become bigger and bigger and bigger, and then suddenly all of you see in front of you is a huge sized dragon made of shadow. And I need to roll with
Hey,
some saves.
what?
What? I'm sorry. What?
Yeah.
This
You-
somebody-
Dragon.
Yes. It looks like a dragon made of shadow. It's huge size. Let's see.
Sometimes that Perry has no idea what's going on with that.
Sometimes.
All right, I got a lot of dice to roll, so give me just a moment.
I
Every enemy that can see it needs a wisdom save. So rip. Let's see. There's the engine. There's the Pulagoth. There's the other engines. There's the other towers. Okay. Roll away. Okay, you notice like everyone start freaking out in the forge area as this dragon appears, and it's like standing over top of you, Perry, and it like stomps towards the towers. And as it does, let's see what else it does.
Wait, this
Roll
spell
me-
is only.
Roll me a d6, Perry.
3.
Okay. It opens its mouth to the other tower that's in the north. And spewing out of it in a 60-foot cone is fire. It just... And I need to make a bunch of saves.
Holy shit! This thing is actually only a somatic spell. What the heck?
I did my research.
Yeah.
I would have done this like an hour ago.
Okay, let's see. What's the DC for your spells, Andrew, Mr. Archmage, Mr. Powerful, the high DC bullshit? All right, let's see.
I asked you if I could bring him.
Yeah, and I let you. And it's almost like he was very helpful.
You could say it came in handy.
Ha!
He's lending a helping hand.
Better be
And
careful. We better be careful with these puns, or Sky is going to hand us our asses.
I mean, this night has already been a handful.
yes, it has.
Things have clearly gotten out of hand.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, like the DM starts to like wiggle our fingers at us.
And it blows fire into the top tower, and you hear like the Wilhelm scream in the tower.
Nice.
Let's see, what else can it do? You notice after it breathes the fire into the tower, there's no soot marks or anything in the tower. You don't even you feel heat coming from the forge, but you don't feel any coming from the breath Valgg or Elena. It's very peculiar. In fact, the Drugar that got hit by it, they don't look like they got burned at all. And that's his turn. And unfortunately, because this happened, I knew immediately this happened that I was going to have to do this. We're going to have to end here for tonight. Because we've already gone a little late, and I knew that this was going to be a very long combat.
I'm not gonna lie, Scotty. I half expected you to say do the transformation and then cut it right there.
No, he's got to get his turn in. He's the last initiative. How much would it suck to
Fair.
not get your last initiative in before?
This is
yeah,
full-fledged William Defoe out there. There was a firefight.
Ah. So I know,
You know
I
what?
do want to.
I will let you all roll Arcana if you want to see what the fuck's happening.
No, there's no
Okay,
clue.
yeah.
I already know this.
I'm rolling. 19.
Okay. Anyone else?
19.
I see a pog. I see a pog.
Natural 20, but nothing added to it because I'm dumb as hell.
Okay, those of you that get 18 or higher would know that this is a 8th level illusion spell called Illusory Dragon. It's a big illusionary dragon that can do dragon shit, but it's technically not real.
Holy shit. Elena just eyes go wide, still having that mask, which I want to retcon. It's moth wings, a mothwing mask that's sort of purple tinged with silver. She just turns over to Perry and just goes, "Where did you say you got him again?"
And that's where it ends. Everywhere you look, everywhere
you look.
I'm trying to call my mom.
Cut it out.
Hello, welcome to Waterdeep Sending Stone Services. You currently have 9 days until you can use this service again.
Oh, Bob Saget.
Everywhere you look.
All right. Well, on that note, thank you everyone for watching, and we'll continue this crazy ass fight next time. I think we did our plugs at the beginning for the DM's Guild stuff, but does anyone else have anything else going on? I doubt it because we got holidays.
I do.
You do? Okay, go ahead.
Yes, tomorrow we have, I believe, if I remember correctly, we have Saffron Academy on my channel.
Oh,
So come check that out. It's at 8:30 p.m. EST. Someone died in our last session. One of the players.
What? It better not have been someone that their name starts with C and ends with Callie.
No, it wasn't Callie. No. Yes, technically it was.
Was?
God,
Kind of was.
gosh darn it, Callie! This just happened Sunday.
Elfman murdered.
Again?
Elfman murdered Callie's character.
Now I know you're bullshitting.
No, I'm dead serious,
No.
Scotty.
Elfman murdered a
That's not a
version of
character.
8.
A version of Elfman
Do you think?
murdered a version of 8.
Do you think I would mind if I just suddenly show up to kick his ass?
I don't think you
It's-
would be able to because
I know,
you
I'm
didn't even
joking.
see him. He laser beamed her from like a long range away. We
And
don't even
also
know if it was
Elfman is-
evil Elfman.
Yeah, Elfman is just kind of like floating in between some shit right now and is hanging out with one of a very familiar character.
It's that meme where like they're in the church and the person has like a gun to somebody and then another person has a gun on them and then there's a sniper in the balcony
Scotty.
at them. I'm the sniper.
The one I picture is the pigeon one. Do you know the pigeon one? I'm gonna have to share that
Yeah,
one.
you got to share that one. But in any case, does anyone else have any other plugs?
Hi, everybody.
Good night.
I do. I have plugs.
Okay.
Aside from what I mentioned at the beginning, my new subclass for bards up on DM's Guild, checking out the Sphinx Library, the Bardic College of Flighting. I play over on YouTube along with Saege and Lluis and a couple other friends of ours on Back to Channel 1, BACT Channel 1, where we are playing through Mage Hand Press's Dark Matter setting. With the quest for the Quantum Rose, things have been going really weird. We just traveled back to the past Samurai Jack, and now we have to try and not screw up the future. Also, I would like to shout out the amazing Kat, aka @sunstepchild on Twitter. She helps me with editing my homebrew. Always check out Kat. She's really fun. She runs the Retroverse campaigns here on Fridays. And also check out @BurgerMama, BURRGER, on Twitter as well. She's the one who does some of the cover art for my homebrew. Very awesome person. I think her commissions are closed right now, but definitely give her a follow, help her out where you can. Good friend, amazing artist. Yeah, that's as much as I can say. It's really fun. I think that's everything I've got right now. I'm very sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Sorry for interrupting, I meant to say. Not sorry for plugging my friends, just sorry for interrupting.
And if that's everything, thank you everyone for watching. And if everything goes to plans, next Wednesday, good for everybody.
Good for
Next
me.
Wednesday is on
Pretty good for
the
me.
29th.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's not technically
29.
New Year's Eve, so
Mm.
well, depending on time zones, but in any case,
Yeah.
thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye,
Good night.
everybody.
Bye.
Watch
Don't
out
for the wave sage.
Be safe.
Never
Be
gonna
safe.
live that down.
Nope, you are not gonna live that down.